Yep.
Pick is in. We need to draft a corner. No, we don't need a safety.
What gives you that impression?
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Mexico City Diablos. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh. That's who we picked? Stop.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jones.
Kendall Fuller is
to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
And instead, they want to
Kendall Fuller's
play action
in the draft.
He's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talk with them,
Kendall Fuller said he wants to redo.
So the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Jags will have great field position to start.
Wide receiver, Arizona State.
As they take over on the short side of the field.
No, he didn't. Stop.
Jackson, safe him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. Phelps. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. They're connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8.
His dad's name is Willie.
He said his name is really gay?
Willie Gay, linebacker.
Down, 60 Pittsburgh.
Willie Gay.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense.
I was ready for my dad coming and telling me we took Tyreek Hill.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Bradley. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
He's checking.
God.
Recon, 132 fighter. Fire.
Operating from the gun, Bradley. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
This is Willie Gay?
Deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
What the heck?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
I can't.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
What is Travis Kelce doing?
There.
Great. He's supposed to run an option route, and he didn't even run it. He just stopped.
Back out there at the line,
picked
ready
off.
for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Dude, this Jaguars team I have is so stupid.
But you're exactly right. It
So
looks like they're going to
stupid
punt
good.
this one
I've never
away.
seen a team
And it's not a
play like this.
turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense,
Like, they just make plays every
They take
fucking
over with a 1st and 10 on the short
snap.
side of the field.
They make a fucking ridiculous play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive.
Yeah, that's why they're so broke.
Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Eluding the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker
drafted Tony Gonzalez.
Makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bradley going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to...
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Well, me and Tar just throwing
Picked
picks
off
to
at the
each other.
35.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 0-0, Mike.
On 3rd down, Bradley going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, 1st down. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ooh.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second and 4. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Third down. Third and long.
The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Bradley. Flush to his right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Lutz's kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who can gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a give, right side. Sampson. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
53 to Mike. 53 to Focus, defense, focus. Yeah. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, it's complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Naeem Hines, his first carry. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Come on, D. No. Check 24.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Game's so good.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When you see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
You ever kick the ball off and it doesn't even register? You hit the button, and then you just end up kicking it sideways.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
But we just
My
saw
run
great
defense
example of what we
was
talked about with
ridiculous.
his coach prior to the game. He's
Got
definitely
8 rushes for negative -1 yard.
And flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's get it.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now a give, right side. Sampson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jones operating from the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I don't know. Hassan Whiteside's pretty. Really?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing, Jones. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Here we go. Beginning.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A pretty big opening there on 1st down. 8 yards up to the 33. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
64, weak. Check 15, check 15. Check. First down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And an alley to run. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! 3, Mike 3. Combo.
From the gun, Bradley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
As fast as hell.
Hey, exit.
Off the play fake. Bradley. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Bradley. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one good for 26 and a first down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On 1st down, Phelps. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Bradley. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Stop rooting for him, Jeff. No, he doesn't like that.
In search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw. Bradley. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, this from 34. And Lutz puts this one through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Bradley. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Hey, box drop.
On first down, Bradley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game.
Another
Right
sack.
to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
No, I'm getting sacked too.
It's been a problem all night long.
Never
as they come
seen
up facing
some pass rush
second
like
and a
this.
bundle.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
Off the play fake. Bradley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15.
Oh my God.
Third down play there for the Jags. 54 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is
I don't know
going
what
to
I
be,
do without
because
my
after a big play
receivers.
like
They're
that,
fucking
a lot of teams like to
ridiculous.
use momentum to launch another one.
They'll run on first down. Phelps. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They come out here in the eye. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end? And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Weird
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. He's checking crap. Deuce.
Always got some breathing room. And he takes it all the way down to the 15. Allen, the intended receiver. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
Switch.
On first down, Sampson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Check, 50, go. Watch the run.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. 6 yards. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
It's 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
25, check 25.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
So don't say nothing. Hey, high 7. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Ready.
Off play action. Bradley. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Here we go. Set. 60 or. Mike 54. Mike, you better bring it. Watch twist.
On 1st and 10, Bradley. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be
Jeff's
Peyton
just
Manning
messaging
threw
me,
28
like,
his rookie year. That's the NFL
fuck
record.
golden.
How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now here's
Like,
a pass on 1st down that's knocked away.
this is what
and
no one gets for
incomplete.
trolling me.
Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Now Jones to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Never seen so many drop
Like they're
passes.
just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
I mean, nah, I can't play 2 Madden games in a row. It's too much.
Madden tonight.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Oh, here we go. Hey, alert 3.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
37-yard line.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I hope he's right.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And the pressure gets to him again. Josh Allen in there for a milestone sack. That's number 150 of his great career. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. He's going to air one out. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Mexico City. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They'll run on 1st down. Phelps. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's
it's supposed to be 8 minutes. You guys should have restarted. Yeah, that's bullshit.
They'll keep it on the ground. Phelps. And he gets this to the 35. Good for 8.
You should have noticed that earlier, though. I don't think he's going to
That's one of the
restart.
reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Check safety. Check safety.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
On first down. Phelps. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because
It's working.
every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
And maybe a measure of
That's no
revenge
one's fault
there.
for
He's
not
had his way
recognizing
in
that
this
shit,
one, but
though.
this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I mean, they're...
Moved back to the 10.
It's pretty much...
2nd and goal here.
You've got the better... Favors the guy with the better starting 5. What it does.
They'll keep it on the ground. Phelps, and able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Yes, he has the same amount of time.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Bradley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Kelce. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Only would get 1 game.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
What did you beat Saul by?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, you get Dawson.
On 2nd down now, Sampson. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be
God, look at that man's head.
Even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Caught by Allen. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Owens only down 9 with 10 to go. Doesn't matter.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, defense, let's go. Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike. Watch the run.
On fourth down, Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
And they take a knee. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
On the set. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On second down, Phelps, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
He said he'd run again.
Let's go now. 15 line. 15 line.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Jones on 1st and 10. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
And he needs better protection, that's for sure. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
He's scared. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Maybe he's taking it to make you think he's